Tablet 27. Exchange anger for love and sorrow for joy low. A change in character occurs only through formation of new habits. Control can be gained by non-attachment or by eliminating emotional reactions to situations and individuals. Non-attachment does not mean that there should not be love or compassion, but rather that emotional thought waves are ignored. The thought waves may arise, but they are observed in a disinterested fashion, then put aside. Non-attachment is a state of mind. It is indifference to objects of the world. It involves being unaffected by the pull of likes and dislikes. Whenever the mind acquires a taste for a particular sensation or pleasure, it becomes attached to it. The mind recalls the experience and desires repetition of it. It is this craving that creates pain. Non-attachment does not necessarily mean the cessation of life in society. It involves separating oneself from the binding emotions of that life. Renunciation is a great aid to the attainment of non-attachment. By giving up objects of the senses, the mind is quickly stilled. But it is best to remember that non-attachment is not synonymous with not having. One can own nothing and yet be full of desires. If a person is fond of cherry ice cream, binding his or her hands and taping his or her mouth will not keep his or her mind from dwelling on this treat. The basis of non-attachment is the internal realization of the worthlessness of the external world. Objects and desires then automatically fall away. But renunciation does not mean running away from society, duties, and responsibilities, as is sometimes assumed. It means carrying on with one's duties in a dispassionate, unattached way. The more you want, the least you get. Those that must have, they are never really satisfied. Desire is the lead to suffering. Take less and don't be obligated. Care for your mate, not to the point where you're falling in love and hard to live with. Things will happen with or without you, so you don't have to be a part of it all. That does not mean that you should not be a part of it. It just means you don't necessarily have to be a part. This world and temporarily don't need it, or you will be bound to it all. And it never really gives. Tablet 27. Exchange anger for love, sorrow for joy, Holy Tablets. In this powerful teaching from the Holy Tablets, Tablet 27 reveals how to transform anger into love and turn sorrow into joy. It explains that real change in character comes from building new habits, practicing non-attachment, and refusing to let emotional reactions control you. This is a guide to mastering your mind, keeping your emotions in check, and living from a place of inner strength and divine love. From the Holy Tablets, Chapter 7, The Living Soul. Tablet 27. Learn to replace reaction with wisdom and let your true nature shine. If this message inspires you, make sure to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to All Eyes on Egypt TV for more spiritual wisdom. Sponsored by www.aoebookstore.com, your source for rare spiritual books and sacred knowledge.